All right, everybody, welcome to what I'm gonna call it a little bit over 2-month update on the Ryobi 1.8 automotive pressure washer. You remember I unboxed this back on April 26th. We got it from Home Depot, came right home, gave you the full unboxing and put it straight to work, and it's been going to work for 2 months straight now. So I'm sure a lot of you are wondering how it's doing. Did it blow up? Did it die? Is it still going strong? And how I've been using it and what have I changed in the 2 months I've been using it in the detail business here. So we've definitely been putting it to good use and we've had no problems so far. So overall, still gets 3 thumbs up. But what has changed, obviously, is the hose. Hose had to go. It's back here in the hose graveyard. It wasn't a bad hose, and especially once you get it all warmed up, it did get pretty pliable. It does, you know, kink pretty easy. But other than that, it's not that bad of a hose. It'll get you through your first couple of jobs with the pressure washer, and then you can upgrade as you should, because it's just not going to last that long and it restricts flow just a little bit. But we got it hooked up to the Cobra Jet 100-foot hose. Can't beat a 100-foot hose, and you can't beat the Cobra Jet. Things lasted me for about 2 or 3 years at this point. I think 2, and it's still going strong today. Next, what do we change? The Ryobi gun. Put the logo out. Had to go. This thing, after about 2 weeks of use, I've noticed it kind of had some, I'm gonna call it fake ergonomics. What I mean by that is the way it looks like it'd be really comfortable. It's got this nice angle design. It's got this okay trigger, and overall it looks like it should be comfortable. Overall though, it is not. It is the opposite of anti-fatigue. It's very fatiguing. So the trigger has some pull to it, which is very fatiguing for your fingers. The angle and position and ergonomics of the gun cause you to have to lean your wrist forward and extend your arm, especially with the hose attached, of course. So you're doing a lot here with the pulling of the trigger, twisting your arm forward, your wrist is activated, your fingers are activated, your whole forearm's activated. And at the end of the day, I'd finish a detail with this, which I only used it for about 2 weeks. And I'd be like, why is my wrist hurting? And then about the 3rd time, I was like, all right, this gun sucks. So the gun had to go ultimately, but again, it will get you through a couple of details, and it's definitely better than kind of the stock, you know, older, cheaper, kind of longer guns that used to come with them. So at least it is a stubby gun, but without the swivel and with this kind of bad ergonomic design, it just overall, it just had to go. So what I did switch to is the Old Faithful, the SGS 35. This gun I've had for about 2 years now, and this is just a superb gun. Quite pricey. Almost half of, probably a little bit more than half than the whole pressure washer unit. But let me tell you, when it comes to comfortability and anti-fatigue, it's well worth it. And it very well lasts the test of time. You can see here, if you get in close, it's all scuffed up, scratched up. And you can tell I just kind of throw this thing around because we're putting it to work. I'm not here to baby anything, that kind of deal. It also comes with the swivel. So swivel action, more ergonomic handle, keeps your wrist nice and straight in the line, so you're not doing this action, not activating forearms or anything. And the best part is the trigger is just, I mean, a pinky can pull this back super, super nice. So this is the gun I've been using, and this is the gun that I've been using with the Ryobi automotive pressure washer. Much needed upgrade for sure. Past the gun, we have the nice little tips. I rather enjoy the nice Ryobi tips. I think they did a fantastic job designing these. I'm not sure the orifice size or nothing, so they're probably restrictive as well. Looks pretty big though. If you look kind of into the opening there, it has a pretty big hole, so that's pretty cool. Lets a lot of water out. Has the nice rubber guard. No complaints with the tips. I haven't been using them because I just switched to this gun, and this gun had the McKillen's nozzle on it, so I've just been using that bad boy. But if that one stops working, gets clogged up, I would easily switch to the tips. Tips are really, really good. Gun had to go, hose had to go. So overall, using the Ryobi 1.8 GPM pressure washer, I've really enjoyed it, had no problems. And yes, this is the pressure washer that I use actually, and I didn't do a switcheroo on you. I didn't switch to, you know, a premium, higher dollar kind of pressure washer after the review. I have been using this. This is my only pressure washer that I have at my house right now that is running the detail business. So I've had no problems with it. All the videos you've been seeing from that review onward, when we use the foam cannon or when we wash a car, has been the Ryobi pressure washer. So far so good. Absolutely zero complaint. No surging problems, nothing like that. Been super peachy. So we're gonna show you today, we're gonna get to work. We're gonna wash wheel and tire, and then I'm gonna show you the foam cannon, just show you some extra action shots in the video. But before we do that, we gotta take a pause for the cause for a little commercial break. So come over here with me. If you don't know, at the House of Rags, we're running our 4th of July sale where you can get 15% off almost the whole website. I'm talking about 15% off detail code, 15% off that clean by pan the organizer, 15% off new brands like, you know, got that Quiver hot coat. It's hot stuff on the streets right now. And we got that new brand Wake Eater, newest house brand in house. This is, if you want the most biodegradable, this is readily biodegradable soap. The surfactant we use has legit certificates that certify it for being readily biodegradable. So you want to reach for that Fish Safe boat soap, good on cars and or boats, but you can literally wash at the marina with Fish Safe boat soap and get it done. Quick Detailer by Wake Eater. It's a QD with UV, amps up the UV protection for boats and that kind of deal. Can also be used on the automotive sector. All that good stuff and more. So there you go. thehouseofrags.com. Save 15% off almost everything. Oh yeah. And if you need some quality microfiber, 25% off on all our Thor towels. So go check them out. Oh, and by the way, might have a special surprise if you're subscribed to Glovebox, or if you're not subscribed to Glovebox, you better get over there and subscribe to Glovebox. There's a little, there's some good stuff in that box this month. So we'll check that out on the next video. Right there.
Nice.
Boom. All right, I should have got the air out of the hose before I did that, but it is what it is. All right, everybody, we're out here. Got the nephew behind the camera again. Y'all loved his last video, so training's still going on. Drop him comments and all that good stuff. He'd love to see it. So, wheel and tire. Got the Ryobi on. Should have drained it before turning it on, but it is what it is. So, nephew, what do you remember what we should do first to this wheel and tire?
I remember the first thing that we should do is, I believe, foam.
Foam, you got that right. Foam, rinse, foam. So that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Foam it, rinse it, foam it.
Foam it, rinse it, foam it. That's right.
Foam it up, rinse it off, get rid of the thorns, foam it again.
That's right. So we got the citrus wash going to town on the wheel and tire. Got our bucket all prepped up, wheel woolies, all the knickknacks, good tire brush, that kind of deal. Get in here and show them some drips. Get in there and let them show that citrus going to work. So what the citrus cleaner's doing right here, we got Yum Citrus. We got 16 ounces of Yum Citrus in there. We got 1 gallon of distilled water. I like to run distilled water in the IK sprayers. And we have 1 ounce of Yum foam. So this is the pre-soak we're using. So that Yum Citrus is diluted all the way to 8:1. You can see it, how it just does a great job of breaking down that dirt as it emulsifies it, pulls it down, that kind of deal.
Just put it on there.
And it is, yep, real hot. So we're gonna go ahead and get the rinsing, that kind of deal. So, Ryobi pressure washer. Again, should have drained the line before I turned it on. Watch it blow up this episode, you never know. All right, here we go. Yep, should have drained the lines. All right. Drain the lines before you. All right. Bleed the line, air out the lines. All right, so we foamed and rinsed. You can see we knocked off a huge chunk of dirt. So that doesn't mean the wheel is clean now. I got to get the wheel cleaner. So let's get the iron remover. Do it just like we showed him. Don't skip no steps. Do we have some? Nah, let me see. Where's my?
The magical cabinet.
All right, here we go. Age of Iron. Got the Age of Iron ready.
Yep.
Be our iron remover of choice.
remove, as he calls them, foam.
Again, the iron remover, like you said, is going to break down that iron, dull it up so it gets released from our surface. You can see here, come in here, you can see the bleeding going to work on the rotor back there. And that's pretty much what the whole wheel will be looking like. Now we're cleaning these gloss black wheels so you won't see it too much because it's, you know, deep purple on black action. But now that we've sprayed the iron remover, we can now foam again.
The entire reason of being called foam rinse
Foam, rinse, foam. That's how you do it. That's right. So I am going to agitate. We got plastic fender wells today, so that's a change from the last video where to put my brushes. So what I'm going to do is going to add a brush to the mix, and that is, I call it the toilet bowl brush. Looks like this, General Car Care. So I like to lube that up.
That's remind you of the brush.
And then you just get in here and do some nice agitation. Yeah, come get in here and show them. And just give it a good scrub. This brush does a great job since there's bristles, you know, 180, 360 degrees around the brush. No matter where you're putting this brush, it's in there agitating it up. My fender wells needed a good scrubbing.
You gotta wash off the brush.
Yeah, clean the brush after you're done. Now we'll get in these barrels with our wheel woolly.
Gotta get it all gone.
Get in here and agitate. It's lubed up with the soap in our bucket, plus the Age of Iron, plus the citrus foam, so it's just well lubricated like you want it to be. All right, made the trip around the sun there. Now where's our tire brush? So give the tire a good scrub. I like to go around the wheel real carefully, and I like to really scrub the treads.
Careful, me.
And then we can take our soft bristled brush, get some suds on it, and now we just agitate that wheel cleaner around on the surface. That's going to release our dirt, the iron that's been, the Age of Iron's been working on. Release that from the surface.
Looks so
Any
nice.
of the film that's stuck on there to release that. And for lug nut area, New York Foam Kings Blue Shark swab. Still the last one from the last detail, so
Cotton swab for a towel.
literally it's still going strong.
Perfect.
And rinse. Nice clean wheel. You can see our previously applied protection has returned full power. I think that's hot coat doing its thing on those wheels. They're pretty impressive from Quiver Hot Coat to be that resilient on wheels after probably just a couple weeks, but still pretty impressive. All right, so now we'll put something in the foam cannon, show the foam cannon, and just to show you how the foam cannon works with this thing. And here we go. So again, it's easier to switch out foam cans and stuff with this gun as well. Ryobi gun, just, I don't know. You know, it's cheap. It's got to be the free accessory it comes with. I heard Ryobi does have their own foam cannon now and a new hose. So if you want me to check those out, let me know. Let's you can do the foam cannon flip better with this SGS 35 as well. So, real smooth. You see that? There you go, thicker than a Snickers.
So car.
Quiver foam cannon, Ryobi pressure washer. That's what you get. Get up in there, show them a little bit of that thing, go to work. Let soap dwell, and then we rinse. Again, part of the foam, rinse foam method. We're just playing around right here. By the way, this is the Nexen consumer coating. You saw how dirty that panel was. Again, and that wasn't a high pH soap, that's just a pH neutral soap, and you see the coating doing a fantastic job of self-cleaning itself.
Looks nice.
Boom, so there you go. The Ryobi Automotive Pressure Washer 1.8 GPM going 2 months strong. Swamp water. I'm not running it through the filtration system or nothing. It's been empty for probably 2 years at this point, so it ain't helping it out. Really hard water, having no problems with it. And you're still getting thick foam through all the foam cannons and stuff. And I just ain't got nothing but good things to say about that Ryobi Automotive Pressure Washer. Again, that's the update. That's all we got on this one. If you want to see that foam cannon at Home Depot, or Ryobi foam cannon, or Ryobi hose, if you want me to check them out, drop it in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget, houserags.com, 4th of July sale, go check it out. We're out.